Welcome to ACD Company. Glad you're here. It's Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. Kind of the best kept secret. We're in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I thought I'd show you around the shop a little bit, just show you some of the projects we got in here. I've got a lot going on. Again, this is the shop that I grew up in, coming here in the summers and after school and the weekends, helping Grandpa out. We do everything related to Auburns and cords and Duesenbergs. So if you've got an Auburn or know anybody that's got an Auburn or a cord or a Duesenberg, we are the specialty shop. We've got more parts for Auburns and cords and Duesenbergs than anyone else in the world. So we've always got kind of a good rotation of cars that are coming through the shop. I would love to give you a tour for a bit just to show you what we've got in the shop. So this is our service bay here. This is the bay. We've got these cars that are typically here are coming in and out every week, 2 weeks or so. They don't typically stay very long. This particular job, he wanted the engine tuned up. We added this beautiful accessory here, an original accessory for Auburn's. This grill, added a safety LED brake light for him. This particular customer drives his cars a lot, so wanted a good brake light for safety. We rebuilt the rear end as well. So just some regular maintenance with these 100-year-old cars. They require some work, and so this car is about ready to be picked up by the customer this week. But this is our service bay, how that works. This is a cord. This is a Phaeton customer had that's not been restored. It was kind of in the middle of it when that customer picked it up. He brought it in for us to do the engine work. He still wants to do some of the work himself, the paint and body and interior and some of that himself, but asked us to do the front end. So starting with the stub frame back, we rebuilt the engine, transmission, front end, all of that, painted the firewall. So getting it ready for him. This one's about ready to leave. Again, just as what the customer wants, that's what we try to do. This is a custom run stand we have that we can fit to any of the engines, the small 8s, the big 8s, whatever it is that we're trying to test and run. So this one is on the test stands, about finished, ready to go. This is a V12 engine that the customer is coming to pick up. So this was for sale recently. So this engine still obviously needs a lot of his accessories and things put on it, but this was a project that we were doing, and this has been picked up this week as well. So this, again, not necessarily every aspect of it is original. Some of that ceramic's not done and things. We don't have some of the accessories built on it, but we try to do whatever the customer wants, whatever the customer needs. Sometimes that's concourse level, perfect historical accuracy, and sometimes it's just not. It's not what the customer can afford or not what the customer wants. So but this is a cool engine. These V12s are pretty amazing. So this is a big 8 out of a 29. This one is about finished as well, ready for to be shipped to customer. We've got something special in our engine room. We call it the clean engine room that we utilize to finish out the engines, and it's just kind of a dedicated space for that. So I got something special in there if you want to see it. So this engine is out of a car. The owner wants to stay anonymous, but it's a very special car. This engine is valued anywhere from $500,000 up, but this is out of a Duesenberg Model J. So this is a pretty special engine. We just got done with the exterior paint on it, so now we get to build the engine, rebuild the engine back. So this is something special. You're not going to see this. There's maybe only a couple other shops in the country that would have this engine even in the shop. So we're super excited to have this in here, the car that it goes with. It's always a rare opportunity. Anytime you get to work on a Duesenberg, it's a privilege and honor to be a part of history, to play a role in keeping these cars on the road and being a part of such a special car. Honestly, probably one of the greatest American cars ever built. I don't know what would surpass it. So just love the opportunity to be able to work on those and get involved in the Duesenberg community and get to know some of those guys has been a real privilege. But this is a special engine, so it's a rare treat. You guys get to see that. So this chassis here, you can see it's Auburn. This is a V12 engine in it, and these cars typically were built. The whole chassis was built as a roller first, and then the bodies were kind of set on it. So we've got the body that's being finished up in paint, and this is it'll go on this. We just are painting the wheels and got the tires in, and so this is very close to being finished and having the body set on it. So I just think it's beautiful even as it is. Sometimes I hate to put the bodies on it because there's so much craftsmanship and engineering that goes into these chassis to get them to this point. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. So this is kind of our final staging area, and these cars are ready for customers to pick up, or in this case, it's going. This one is going to the trim shop to get the top done on it. This one is this is a well-known car. A lot of you ACD enthusiasts will know the owner of this car, but we typically get this car in once a year or so for maintenance, for service work, and so it's been in here about a week and it's getting ready to leave. So this is a Cord sedan that we've been sorting out for the customer. It's actually for sale, so if anybody's interested in it, this one is a possibility, but it's ready to go as well. This car is different. It's a little special for us, a little unique to us, but this is a fiberglass body. This is a Glen Prairie body. This is one of the last couple of Glen Prairie bodies that never got used that we had, and a customer was wanting a Speedster, and obviously finding an original Speedster this year is super difficult, but we were able to put one together using all original parts, but with the fiberglass body. So again, originality and some of those things weren't really the big priority, but and it's such a gorgeous car, unique car, great for parades, great for local shows and things. So this is a 1933 Auburn sedan. It's a salon, so it's the extra trim pieces, chrome and fancier things. One of the, I think, challenges that Auburn had as a company is they had so many options and so many different parts and pieces that were available for every year and every model, and I think it was just a ton to manage and maintain, but this is definitely one of the fancier ones. I think the sedans are growing in popularity. I think the younger guys in their 50s or so, they like the aesthetic of the sedan as much or more than they do the Speedster, even though the Speedster traditionally has had all the value and all the fame and acclaim and bring all the big bucks. I think these are really growing in popularity, and when this one's done, it will be one of the finest, if not the finest, sedan salons, especially of this year, that is available that you'll find on the road today. So this will be a gorgeous car, really a spare no expense. We're working hard on this restoration to make sure that every detail is perfect and exactly like it is. So it's dusty right now, working on some of the wiring in the dash and all that. We're in the final assembly phase, but this is a two-tone car, rich maroon and black. It's really going to be gorgeous, a subtle kind of two-tone difference there, but it's going to be a beautiful car. This is a Cord sedan that we've had the privilege of having in the shop for a season now. This was a complete repaint. So this was, again, a customer didn't just want what I call like a scuff and squirt paint job, but wanted a top-notch paint job. So this is a car that could go to national shows and win awards. Still in the process of finishing it. We're going to be redoing the interior as well to a factory original color combination. But this has been a privilege to work on. Honestly, like I said, we don't have a ton of Cords today in the shop, but that's really our bread and butter. We do a lot of Cords. From a price point standpoint and the kind of money that it costs to work on these cars nowadays, I think we're getting more Auburns as a result, and even, like I said, a couple of Duesenbergs. So those are kind of where the trends are going as far as just what I'm seeing, but still a lot of Cords, and we love having them in, and it's been great working on this one. So if we keep rolling, this is Glen Prairie Speedster. So this was one of the last Speedsters that was built. It's a good color combination. It's beautiful. This one has been driven over 100,000 miles, so it's had a lot of wear and tear on it, but still a great car with the Ford engine in it. But this is what started that whole revolution. This was Grandpa's vision to recreate these cars using the original designs and the beautiful lines, but really paying homage to that, or paying homage to that, but then with modern amenities at the time. So this was really a revolution. A lot of people say, a lot of people want to call these kit cars. They were not kit cars. They were manufactured cars. Really a second generation car, because Grandpa bought the original factory and the names and the rights and the parts and all that, and began remanufacturing them, 30 years later. This was really that second iteration of an Auburn Speedster, and so really worked hard to design a car that was going to be, stand the test of time from a design standpoint, that was really going to be, give credit, honor the design of the original Auburn Speedster. And so this Speedster, we call it a second generation Speedster. But so, we love having it in the shop. This one's getting service. This is getting ready. The customer is ready to sell this car, so we're going to help him do that. So this is our machine shop, our dusty machine shop. But you know, we have some old equipment. We work on old cars. We got older equipment as well, but been restored and try to keep them in great shape. But you know, any kind of machine work, manufacturing, any kind of parts that we need to do, we do a lot of that in-house, do it ourselves. Of course, we work with a lot of vendors and other things for specialized things. But we work hard to really, if we can't find a new old stock part in our bins, if we can't find a used part from somebody around the country, one of our suppliers, or we don't have one of those in stock, then you're left with the only option is to manufacture the part yourself. So so we use this equipment to do that, and this gets used quite a bit. Okay, let's head into the offices. This is our parts department back here. So we supply the world with Auburn Cord Duesenberg parts. So kind of no matter what your needs are for parts, you know, we've got them, hopefully. So we've got more new old stock parts that we still have existing in our bins and stuff, which I'll show you here in a second. We've got lots of used parts, and then again, like I said, we manufacture them. So if you need anything for your Auburn Cord Duesenberg, then give us a call. Raymond's back here. He'll answer the phone. This is Eric. He's one of our parts guys. This is Ron, famous painter. And Raymond, he's the one that's going to answer the phone if you call. Let's go back here and check out the parts. So we walking through the bins here. These are original bins. These bins were taken from the original factory in 1960. So Grandpa brought them here in 1960. A lot of them sitting where they were back then. So none of these parts were ever really inventoried. So most of these parts that got put here, they were in Grandpa's head. Like he knew where they're at because he'd seen them, whatever. If you were to come look for a part in the 90s and you needed a special part for your original car, you're going to come back here. Grandpa's going to hand you a flashlight because we didn't have electricity back here or have any lighting. He'd hand you a flashlight and said, you know, happy hunting, and you had to figure it out. So we've progressed some since then. We've begun in the last couple of years to put all of this in a computer, put all of this into a inventory management software, and so little by little we're getting barcode scanners, and we're you know, inventorying the parts so that we can find them, which just makes us more efficient. When you call looking for that special part, we know if we got it and know where it's located, so we can go find it for you. Just as we're walking through here, I mean, the parts, I mean, they just kind of never end, but I mean, here's rear ends. I mean, we've got stacked up, so if you need a rear end for your Auburn, man, we probably have it here. And if we don't have a part, we can really, you know, help locate it. Again, that's what Raymond really specializes in, is locating these parts. So. All right, this is upstairs here at the plant in Broken Arrow, and we've got I mean, all kinds of parts here. You can, you know, pan and look, but we have bumpers, fender mounts, rear ends, front axles. We got everything that somebody's going to need. And honestly, sometimes we don't know. Somebody calls and says, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? And we've got to come up here and look for it, locate it, try and find the customer what they need. But again, where else in the world can you go and find a warehouse this size with this many brake drums, that many, you know, rear ends? Like, it's not going to exist anywhere in the world. So if somebody's going to have it, there's a good chance it's going to be us.